everyone, my name is Rigger and I hope you're having an awesome day. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple and easy Dripstone farm for you and your worlds. This farm works for 1.18.31 and all versions of Minecraft and up as far as I know. And if you guys are interested, there'll be a full materials list down in the description of the video. And if you guys enjoy this video, it helps a lot. Consider hitting the like button and subscribing once more. Helps a lot and do appreciate it. And let's hop right into it. So today I'm going to show you how to make this simple and easy Dripstone farm here. Now how this farm works is the dripstone grows on these dripstone blocks right here with the water above, and eventually after you're done AFKing for a little bit and them growing, you go on over here and you push this button, and as you can see they all fall into the water streams, and I see there kind of cuts off the water for a second, but then they go on ahead and they all go into the collection system and into the chest. As you get pretty good amount of dripstone. And to get started, you can go over here, pick out yourself a nice flat spot area to go ahead and build your farm. And then go over here in this area and count 9 blocks. Place 9 blocks down. So go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then go over here in this area, skip that corner right there, and then count 14 this way. So go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then go over here in this area. You can always place a typical 10 blocks right here, and if you have a little bit uneven terrain, you can always place the blocks right here in these areas. And then go over here in this area over here and place 9 this way as well. And go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then go on over here and do 14 more blocks on the back side right here. Then after you're done with that, go ahead and grab your water and go into these back blocks right here and then place water all along these back blocks right here. Just one water source on each one of these back blocks, and it should all go clear down here to the end. There should be 1 row of blocks left. Then go over here in this area, break them 1 deep. So break this, make this 1 deep right here, and block off any areas there might be uneven terrain. And then go over here in this area and place 1 water source right here on this back block, and then 1 over here as well. And then go ahead and find the middle area, kind of where the area where 2 water streams meet, and go ahead and break these blocks. Doesn't exactly need to be in the middle. You can go ahead and be a little bit off if you want to. And then go over here in this area and just break some blocks, and then place a chest right here. Make sure there's 2 blocks behind the chest ready to go and be able to put the hoppers down. Then grab your hoppers. Go ahead and crouch and place a hopper right here, and also a hopper right here, as you can see right there. Make sure all the hoppers and also the hoppers are going into the chest. That way all the items go into the chest. Then go over here, place an upside down stair right here, and also 1 right here. Then after you're done with that, go on over here in this area, and your water system should be done. Then go over here in this area, and make sure to count this correctly, both sides, and go on and count 9 blocks up. So go on and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then on the 10th block right here, place a piston right there. Go ahead and break all of these right here. They go over here and then count 9 blocks this way, counting this one. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And this one, make sure they're all facing this way in towards the farm right here. And make sure that this is directly above that block right there on the corner. And also this one over here is directly above that block right there as well. And then go over here in this area and go on ahead and place 9 blocks here as well. So go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then on the 10th block, place the piston right here. Make sure it's facing that way. And go ahead and break all these blocks right here. And then go over here in this area and place 9 blocks this way as well, counting this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then afterwards, go ahead and make sure these are right above the edges right here. So this one's right above this one, or that edge over there of the block. And then also this one right here. And also, if you guys want to make sure you have the same level, make sure these are at the same level. Go ahead and just do a row of 10 blocks all the way across, and they should line up perfectly. Now afterwards, go ahead and place a row of blocks above here, and also a row of blocks above here. And then go on ahead and grab your dripstone blocks, and then do a 10 block here, and then a dripstone block right here. Put another dripstone block right here, and then do 9 blocks this way. So do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then do the exact same thing for this side. And then go on over here, and then place a 10 block, solid block, break that 10 block, second block right here, 9 blocks across for this one as well. And afterwards, go ahead and do a 10 block, dripstone block, break that 10 block, second block right here, 9 blocks across, and just keep doing this right here. So go on ahead and do another 10 block, solid block, break that 10 block, make this 2 wide, 9 blocks across. These blocks right here, make sure these blocks are 1 block lower than the dripstone blocks, so make sure these ones are higher than these. and these ones are lower. These are going to be for the redstone, the pistons, and these are going to be for growing the dripstone on, because you need dripstone blocks in order to grow the dripstone. I'm not certain if you can use any air blocks to grow the dripstone. Let me know in the comments if you can, but I believe dripstone blocks are their own blocks you can use to grow the dripstone as far as I know. So we're going over here and also place in our temp block, solid block, break that temp block, 2 blocks right here, go 9 blocks across right here. Make sure not to go any more right here, and then go over here in this area and do temp block, solid block, break that temp block, 2 blocks right there, 9 blocks across as the usual, and then go over here in this area, and then for the last row do obviously 2 dripstone blocks, and then go 9 blocks across right here, and also 9 blocks across here total as well. So make sure that's 9 blocks total. And afterwards, after you're done with that, go on ahead over here in this area, and go on ahead and grab your blocks right here, and go on ahead and place a row of blocks all the way across here in these areas. This is where you put your redstone. And then go over here in this area underneath here, and grab your pistons, and go over here in this area and place a row of pistons right here underneath these blocks. Clear to here. Do not place any blocks right here. These row of blocks you just place this now. Just make sure you place 9 pistons facing in towards these pistons right here. Then go over here in this area and place another row of pistons facing this way, and then another row of pistons facing this way over here, 9 pistons, and then go over here, do the exact same thing over here. So make sure these pistons are facing this way, and then also these pistons are facing this way, and make sure not to place any right here, and then go over here for the last row and make sure these pistons are facing this way. And these are going to be the pistons that will be breaking the dripstone blocks, so make sure you do these correctly, make sure they're facing into each other, and then go over here in this area, grab your redstone, and go ahead and place redstone all the way along here on all of these rows right here. Just go ahead and place a bunch of redstone right here and all along these lines. This will make it to where we can power the pistons, so we can go on ahead and be able to power them to harvest the dripstone, and then that way you don't have to manually break them or anything like that, or do any flying machines or anything complicated like that. You don't want that. So, and afterwards, go ahead and grab your repeaters and go over here in this area and break this redstone. Place a repeater there and also a repeater there. And afterwards, go ahead and place a block right here. Place redstone right here. Grab your button and place it right there. And go down here in this area, place a pillar going clear down all the way to the ground. So go over here in this area if you want to, you can go a little bit easier. You go ahead and go pillar all the way up, and then grab your ladders. If you want to, you can go ahead and then put ladders all the way up here. And that way you can go ahead and you can climb up here, and then you can be able to push your button right there, and then just activate it. So now you go ahead, just push this button. Make sure all of the pistons are firing, every single one. And then that way you know for sure that you hooked up the redstone correctly and have redstone for every block. So just make sure that they all fire off. And afterwards, go on over here, grab your glass, and then go on over here in this area, and then place glass right here in these areas all the way. Make sure not to mess with those repeaters. Make sure they're on 1 tick as the usual for the default when you place them. Make sure you don't accidentally right-click on them or anything like that. And then go over here in these areas and just place glass all around these areas. It's going to be holding the water in. You don't have to do glass. You could do solid blocks if you want to. It's entirely up to you. This glass makes it look good and makes it where you can see through to see the water. But it's entirely up to you. You could either do glass or you can do solid blocks. This is where we're placing the water, so you can go on ahead and you need solid water sources above each one of these blocks. Grab your waters here and then place water here and here, and then place it all along here. This should all turn to sources right there. And water here and here, and then place all along here, and then go make sure all these are water sources. And then go over here, place water here, here, and then go place all along here as well, and then water here and here, and all the way along right there as well. Afterwards, go ahead and grab your slabs and put slabs on top of this. If you do solid blocks or glass or whatever you want, but slabs just make it to where mobs can't spawn, and they are quite cheap to get. So and make so they're really nice. Just go ahead and do that, and they make the place look good. Just go ahead and put slabs on top of all of these right here. And after you're done with that, all your slabs should be above all these water sources. You actually don't even need to, if you want to, you don't have to exactly put blocks above the water. You can always leave it open if you want to. Just makes it look good, and also makes it where no mobs or anything get stuck in there. And afterwards, after you're done with that, go ahead and grab your dripstone for the last step here. You go ahead and grab your dripstone and go on and place dripstone all along here on all of these blocks. If you're spamming it like me, you might accidentally do that right there. It accidentally do double, but go ahead over here and just place dripstone all along here on every single block right here. If you don't got enough dripstone for all of these blocks here, you can just do like 9 dripstone or whatever, or just even 1 dripstone for now. And then you can go ahead and AFK at the farm, and then more dripstone you get from the farm, you can go ahead and over time go ahead and place dripstone on these blocks, and that way you'll get more rates from the farm until you have all these blocks filled with dripstone. So if you don't have enough, you don't have to get that much right now. You can go ahead and just put a couple down, they'll grow, and then once you harvest them, you grab the ones that you just got harvested, that it grow that from that harvest, and you can go ahead and put them right back on the blocks right here and expand the farm until it's fully done. But then after that, after you're done with that, your farm should be completely done, all good to go. If you want, you can go ahead and place, decorate it, go ahead and place some blocks right here if you want. It's really up to you. You can also go ahead and make sure it's where, I have not seen really hardly any but I've been testing this farm, I haven't seen really hardly any dripstone drop on these edges right here when you harvest it. But if you're worried about that, and you want to make sure you get 100% of the rates 100% of the time, and never have a chance ever of having a single one fall on these edges, you can go ahead and just put glass all around or blocks. But you should never really have that happen. And also afterwards, after you push the button anyways, you come down the ladder, you can go in and just pick up a couple of them that might have fallen on the edges, and you can just throw them in the water, and they'll easily just go right here and into the chest. And yeah, your farm should be done, all good to go. I hope you guys enjoy and build this farming worlds. If you guys did, don't forget to consider hitting the like button and subscribe once more. Helps a lot, do appreciate it, and have an awesome day.